My name's Ryan Felix. I'm the co-founder of AltB, a people development consultancy here in the UK. And I first met Dylan over 4 years ago now at an event I was hosting in London. Our paths crossed. Immediately we locked eyes, and within about 20 to 30 seconds, every single one of my masks was off. All the layers I show up to in public were removed, and I was seen and heard, and that doesn't happen very often. And immediately I knew this guy's powerful. From that day, our relationship kind of progressed. As friends, we met up in Barcelona, over in San Diego. We started having really deep conversations, be that business, spiritual, relationships. And as our relationship kind of oscillated, we ended up becoming business partners in a coaching and consultancy company I was growing with him whilst I was living in the States. Got to live very close to him. And the way we connected was, a lot of it was through mystical, spiritual experiences that we couldn't really speak about with anyone else without people thinking we're crackers, to be honest. And then mixing that with business and then also relationships, we just formed a really powerful, very unique brotherhood that I hadn't experienced in my life before meeting Dylan. And what he brings to the table is a lot of things, but a couple of stuff I'm going to touch on now is his intuition. He will intuitively know kind of what's up with you, even if you don't know yourself yet. He can read energy like no one else I've met. Couple that with his ability to communicate and kind of pick a lock. His ability to communicate is like a key. He's picking a lock, using his intuition as his guidance, using his language as a key pretty much. He's able to get to a depth of conversation that can really help. It's really helped me in the past incredibly quickly. And something else that's really good, something else that's incredible about Dylan is he's not afraid to call you out on your bullshit. He's called me out on my bullshit before. If I've shown up to a conversation, showed up to, a meeting and something's maybe been a bit off, I'm trying to cover it up, I'm trying to hide away. He knows I'm not being true to myself and not showing up as the best version of myself. He's called me out on it. And also, not in a way that's like, calling out or calling. He's calling me forth to be a better version of myself in a very, very intentional yet soft way that I cannot shy away from. Kind of like a magician, to be honest. And one of the things that I think is the most admirable about Dylan is his ruthless consistency with showing up in every single area of his life. And that is, to me, that's true leadership, regardless of how he's feeling, regardless of, what's going on external of him. He shows up present, focused, and ready to every single situation I've been with him, be it his exercise, be it his relationships, be it business, be it spirituality, whatever that is, he shows up and he's always there. And that is someone that you can actually and genuinely rely on. And because he's that way in himself, he brings that out of everyone that's around him. Like a magnet, he brings out the best in everyone that's around him. So that's one of the things that I admire the most about Dylan. And if I was to, what impact? So the impact he's had on me, I wouldn't have personally grown in, I would say, my spiritual side and also relationships side in myself if it wasn't for, I guess, the conversations or coaching conversations and true like heart-to-heart brotherhood conversations with Dylan, with Dylan, and feel understood and feel safe to express myself in that way, to have mirrored back at me what I actually need to do and how I can step forward. So if I was to describe Dylan in a sentence, it would be a ruthless spiritual warrior with the kindest, softest heart.